Good morning, Steve Freed with the morning grain comments. Markets are mixed overnight. Beans are up 3 cents and they've kind of backed off maybe 7 or 8 cents from the high overnight. Oil is gaining on meal. Meal's down about $4 and wheat's down anywhere from 1 to 7 cents. Outside market stocks are trying to recover from last week's losses. The dollar's a little bit lower and crude's lower. I think in the grains, there's two things that the market might be focusing on right now. Number one is that the funds are beginning to think that the South American weather is going to be changing to the better in both Brazil and Argentina, and that they will have large crops. I think there is a little bit of concern that maybe the safrinha corn crop in Brazil may need to be replanted. But in general, I think the funds are giving up right now on the chance of the South American crops may have some problems. The second thing is that on Friday there was talk about some soybean cargoes shifted to China from Brazil to the U.S. That caused a pretty good rally in the soybean market. And we might be taking a little bit of profit taking there, like the profit taking in crude oil, because of the uncertainty about demand for U.S. beans, U.S. corn, and U.S. wheat exports. We also note that crude oil is backing away despite the fact that Israel has sent troops into Gaza. Some people in the trade believe that maybe this war will be isolated in only at Gaza and that there won't be any increase in regional fighting. And so that might be causing some profit taking in oil. Today we'll get grain inspections. We'll see if the bean export numbers are again higher. And we'll be watching about corn and wheat exports, and maybe that they continue to be behind the pace to meet the USDA numbers. It will be month end, and November we'll see deliveries. And I think that with only 220 registered, deliveries might be on the light side, maybe 0 to 200. And then here in the U.S., it's cold for much of the northern half of the U.S. And that cold will continue for the next couple of days. There could be some snow showers in the extreme northern areas and the Great Lakes. And then I think things begin to go back to a little bit closer to normal on the 6 to 10 day and the 18-day forecasts, which will be welcomed. Don't think there's a lot of moisture for the Southern Plains. Don't think there's a lot of moisture for the navigational systems on the waters. So I think all these things continue to be a concern. Farmers still not selling a lot of corn. The soybeans crushing good margins also need soybeans. And when we look at wheat, there is some concern about Ukraine flow, but Russia still offers wheat at cheap prices, and the demand for world wheat is down from normal.